How's it going, everybody? ü-mii here. Welcome back to another Mario Kart Wii CTGP update for November 2023. This is a big one. I think there's 13 updates for this one, which is interesting. I know it's a mix of new tracks, updated tracks, and some bug fixes / patches to some of them. So at least it's been made clear this time I'm not going to be as harsh as I usually am in terms of like the wording of how being presented these announcements. But there you go. This has literally just come out like maybe half an hour ago, so I'm getting to this one pretty quick. As always, just a quick word about the track removals. Sea Stadium probably should have been removed a while ago. I personally liked it, and I don't really know why, but there you go. That's been removed. Unnamed Valley, I like the looks of it, but yeah, again, probably should have been removed a while ago. It was just a bit dull. And then Volcano Canyon I was quite surprised by, because that track I thought was actually quite good compared to some of the other tracks in the pack that could have been removed. If you've seen my 2021 CTGP update or my update ranking video, then you'll know that was one of my favorite tracks of that year. But again, there you go, never mind, it is what it is. But yeah, I'm sure the new tracks that are added in will be just as good, if not even better. And yeah, without further ado, let's get going. As always, we'll do the updated tracks first, and then we'll get to kind of the bug fix, maybe, tracks, and then we'll get to the new tracks right at the end. So stick around if you want to see any of the new tracks, you haven't seen them yet. But yeah, without further ado, let's get cracking. Okay, first of all, GBA Luigi Circuit. This has changed quite a lot since I last saw it. Now, I was aware that there was a new version of this track around. I didn't know it was going to be released now, though. It's not based off the Mario Kart Tour version. I believe it's just an original version of the track that hasn't really been seen before. I can see some influences in terms of, like, you know, maybe, you know, having, like, Mario Kart Tour or Mario Kart 8 especially kind of inspired visuals. I do love the look, though. It looks very, very cool. I do have somewhat a bit of a nostalgia for the original look, because, again, that's what I grew up with in Mario Kart DS. But still, this new version looks really, really cool. Like, honestly, if the Booticles Pass hadn't already been finished, I could see this actually being a legitimate, like, entry into the Booticles Pass. Like, I would not be surprised if that was the case at all. But yeah, it looks very, very cool. I love the Luigi statue in the middle. That's always fun. That's from regular Wii Luigi Circuit, I believe. The off-road there, like the sand, is driftable. It's like DS Mario Circuit's off-road, which is pretty cool. So you can drive through it even if you're in on Muck Bike. Obviously, the grass there. Oh, you can still trigger off that by going like not too fast. That's kind of interesting. It's like an 8 Deluxe shortcut. Okay, you can't quite get around that. I imagine you can get around the tree. Good respawn though, actually. I'm kind of surprised it's generous with its respawns. But yeah, track looks very cool. Plays very nicely. A few shortcuts around. I obviously love the gazebos as well. Always good to see some like gazebos, some more NPCs kind of under there again. Cool to have some animation. Cool to have some kind of like, you know, fluidity in terms of like, you know, having characters around, kind of hanging out. And yeah, it looks really cool. Other than that, not much else to say about it. It's a cool Luigi Circuit, and I like the kind of innovation to Luigi Circuit been done here. Again, there's some ideas here that haven't really been done for Luigi Circuit before, so very cool to see some new innovation being used in this track. And yeah, overall, off to a very good start. Ooh, okay, so immediately the first thing I've noticed is the skybox, I believe, has changed. Looks very, very cool. This is Haunted Gardens, obviously, if you've never seen this track before. And again, if you don't know the history of Haunted Gardens, it used to be Haunted Woods, I believe, which was, in my opinion, I think a lot of people's opinion, one of the worst tracks in CTGP. Then it got updated to Haunted Gardens, and it immediately was, like, much better. Oh, okay, so that's been raised a bit now, which is pretty cool. That's a bit different. Yeah, they used to have an ultra shortcut around here, which, oh, okay, it's shown on the minimap now. The ultra shortcut is shown on the map, so it's not exactly a secret anymore. I imagine that's still the same. I can't really test with 3 mushrooms, but what it does is you go all the way across there, and essentially you skip all of this. All of this bit is skipped now. Okay, I think that turn might have made it a bit easier. I think there's a shortcut across the gap as well, which is pretty cool. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have wanted to try and take that as a gap cut for ages, but there you go. Cool to see that actually being added as a feature now. Oh yeah, that must be the Oda. Oh, cool, the gravestone has named on the Mario Kart Wii has the gravestone on it. Honestly, you know, might in a couple of years might not entirely be a joke, but there you go. Cool little touch, though, that you have the names on the gravestones. Now, that's pretty cool. Again, nice little details that you wouldn't exactly see in the original track. Okay, that area's been blocked off now. We have to go through here. Now, we could go up. You know what? I'll go upstairs. Everybody knows the bottom route. No one ever goes upstairs. You can go through the roof here, which is pretty cool. I like to... I kind of wish you go through the hedge maze. It's a bit of a joke. Maybe you can. I think there was a little ramp back there that you might be able to access, but I'm honestly not sure whether you are actually able to get around there. Maybe I'll test that out lap 3 if we can get through there. Let's try the shortcut here, though. A little gap cut. Oh, that's brilliant! Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's really, really good. Immediate comeback potential from that new cut now. That's brilliant. But yeah, track looks very, very cool. I can't remember if they had a snow effect before, though. I honestly cannot remember. CTGPR gravestone there. Obviously, for, again, a little bit of an inside joke, I imagine. I don't know, maybe the mod will die at some point soon. Who knows? Honestly, with the world of Mario Kart modding and the rise of 8 deluxe custom tracks, as you see on my channel, who knows, honestly. I hope it doesn't die, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's see what happens. Oh, they've got a little effect around there to stop people actually going through. That's interesting. Okay, so let's see. There is a ramp back here, or is this mostly done to get back into the building? Yeah, there's no entry back round there. Hold on, let me try this. So if I just go up here... Yeah, okay, that's to get back through into this area, if you want to drive the track backwards for whatever reason. That's kind of cool. And then if I try going to the hedge maze, yeah, no, nothing. So you're still going to go to the hedge maze. That is a little bit sad, because, again, the adventurer in me wants to explore the hedge maze. But, I mean, other than that, it's very nitpicky. It's not really an indication how good or bad the track is. It's a very, very cool track still. I do really like it. But yeah, it's good fun. I do like the changes. I like the added shortcut. And, yeah, it's all good. Okay, Delfino Island has changed. So, this is, I believe, the same Delfino Island as before. It's not Delfino Isle from Mario Kart Midnight, but it has been ZPL-ified, which is never a bad thing. It still, I believe, drives the same way, or even a similar way, to the original Delfino Island, but obviously a lot has changed. Now, I have seen this version before. It is very cool. I believe, again, it does drive in a very similar way to how the original did, so you can still... take the shortcuts around here. Let's see if I can remember how to do the shortcuts. So you just wheelie off here. You don't trick off that. That was by accident. But yeah, it looks very, very pretty. Again, this is one of those updates that I didn't actually ever really think would happen. I always thought Delfino Island would just kind of be the same as it always was. But you know what? I'm pleasantly surprised that they actually have managed to update the track and make it look more modern and bring it into 2023. As opposed to keeping it in 2013, or whenever the track was actually made. But yeah, overall, like, very, very pretty track. I'm not going to play too much of it, because, again, it really is, like, it's very similar to the original Delfino Island. If you've played the original, or even seen the original, you're not really seeing anything new here, apart from what I'm doing. But yeah, I love the glow up. It's definitely very, very cool. Props to ZPL for updating this version. I believe it's by him. But yeah, it's very, very cool. Drives so much better as well. It doesn't feel super janky and awkward either. But yeah, very, very cool track. I actually might enjoy Delfino Island from now on. Like, who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe all it really needed was a little visual update and like maybe making it a little more easy in terms of drivability in order to make my opinion of it sway. But you know what? This is pretty good. I do really like this version, so well played. It's very good. Alright, GBA Broken Pier. Definitely one of the more controversial tracks in CTGP right now, for understandable reasons. If you know the history, you know it. I'm not going to repeat it here. But other people have talked about how this track does give them headaches. That is basically the main controversy, but there is more to it, but I'm just going to leave it at that. But yeah, I don't know exactly what's changed here. You might be moving into the category of probably like bug fixes or other like various like things happening. So I know that one of the main things about this track is that the blue road, I believe, isn't off-road, and the red invisible tracks are. Again, I don't know if... I assume one of the main things that would have been toned down is maybe some more of the effects have been toned down again. Like maybe a second time. I'm honestly not sure. Again, I'm not going to drive too much of it, but I do generally like the visuals of this track. I think the visuals are really cool. I just wish the effects weren't as, you know, powerful for some people. Because again, like, it does give them headaches. I have heard, again, a lot of reports saying that, you know, people get headaches, people feel nauseous from playing this track because of the effects. And obviously the effects are nowhere near as crazy as they used to be. I imagine that, like, again, some of the effects may have been changed for a second time. But I'm honestly not sure. If anybody does get, like, a little sick from playing this track, obviously, like, if anything's changed, let me know. And if not, obviously let me know in the comments as well. But yeah, it's tough, obviously. It is tough to, you know, to play this one without thinking of all the nightmares that this has caused some people. So, overall, like, I do personally like the track. I think, again, visuals may have been toned down, but again, I can't really remember or tell as well as some people. So, again, those people who have been affected by this track in the past, do let me know in the comments whether or not this track has changed. Alright, Sandstone Cliffs, a track where, again, I'm not entirely sure what's changed here. It's not specific. I'm just going to do a lap of it and see if anything has changed that's noticeable. But again, I think it has been made, it's a little bit clearer now that a lot of these tracks are most likely going to be bug fixes. So again, I won't be as harsh as I normally am in terms of, like, wording. But yeah, it doesn't look like much has changed here. If in case you don't know what this track is, or like, you've never seen my review before, I have reviewed it obviously like a while ago when the track first came out. I have said before that this reminds me of a Donkey Kong track with some of the, I don't know why it reminds me of Donkey Kong track. I guess, like, you know, just the kind of, I don't know, I guess because the colours remind me of a Donkey Kong Country game, and I'm not, again, don't know why. That's a mystery that only my brain can answer. But yeah, again, doesn't really seem too much has changed. Obviously a track that's very easy and fun to drive, and yeah, not much else here I can really say, really. Also, the balloon arrow to me like a bit of a face from a distance, but that is about all I can say about this track. I don't think much has changed. Again, probably some patches, probably some bug fixes that I'm not aware of, but yeah, not much has changed really with this one. Okay, Mario Castle Raceway, aka 3DS Mario Circuit. This, I feel like something's changed, but I'm not sure. It might be the visuals again. I'm honestly not sure. Obviously, the track has... Oh, cool. Okay, no, this is based. They have the falling pedal effects now. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, I love this. You know what? That's absolutely fantastic. That's like one of the main things I've always wanted on this track. The falling cherry blossom pedals is one of the main things about this track that I absolutely adore. Okay, this section's changed. I think the visuals have been updated a lot on this section as well. I thought this is another maybe ZPL-ified version of 3DS Mario Circuit, which again, I'm not going to complain about, especially after seeing the cherry blossom pedals. That's so cool. Wait, I want to see them again. Hang on, I want to see those pedals again. There they are. Oh, look at that. That's so cool. That is really, really sick. The one thing I would change, or maybe I would add, it's a very nitpicky thing, but I would just have some cherry blossom petals on the floor of the track, just to kind of add to that effect a little bit more. But, I mean, other than that, this track is, oh man, that's so cool. It's so much fun, like, seeing the cherry blossom petals down. That's really, really cool. So yeah, props to ZPL for this one. I assume, again, he made this. But again, all of the track creators and the list of tracks will be listed not only at the bottom of your screen, at the beginning of every race, but also in the description. So if I'm wrong, then I apologize in advance, but the credits will correct me. But yeah, this is just so cool. Look at this. This is fantastic. Again, I would have some cherry blossom petals on the floor here, just to again add to the effect. But other than that, like, this is extremely cool. Well done. Alright, GCN Wario Colosseum. One of the tracks that I'd have really liked to see in 8 Deluxe as part of the Boost Course Pass, but never mind. We have some pretty good tracks in the final wave, Wave 6. If you do want to see my review of it, I do have a video on that in the iCard. But yeah, I don't know what would change about this one, unless they're making some of the turns a little bit easier, which it's Wario Colosseum, so I don't expect it to be made too much easier. Either that, or I'd be hoping they'd have added some invisible walls, so you don't fall off the track as much around some of the sections where, again, this track is only really drivable on Flamerunner and Mark Bike, and like some other inside drift vehicles, like maybe the Dolphin Dasher, the Magic Cruiser, but some of the vehicles just don't turn that well on this. So it's way too hard to actually get through. So I think one of the fall-off points is over here. So if I just kind of on purpose go over here, okay, that is still a drop-off, or an out-of-bounds zone, which is a shame. Again, I don't know what would have been patched for this. Again, maybe a glitch or something. But again, honestly, not entirely sure what that change would be. It's not immediately obvious. It's not like, you know, 3DS Mario Circuit or, you know, Delfino Island, where the changes were very noticeable. But yeah, I imagine this one's just another bug fix or something like that. But again, it's been made a little clearer than last time about what tracks have changed and what hasn't changed. So yeah, it's, you know, I think it's fine. Again, there's not really much else I can say about it. It's pretty much the same tracks it was before. But yeah, it's still Wario Colosseum, and that's the main thing I can say about it. Let's move on. Alright, Gothic Castle. Fun fact, this was my favourite SpyKid created track before Obscure's Palace came along. Again, doesn't look immediately obvious about what could have changed. Obviously, the ramp here has been kept, which is very easy to get around still. But yeah, this track's cool. I don't really have much complaints about it, to be honest with you. It is fun. I think, again, one of the routes is definitely much better than the other one, if my my memory serves me correctly. But yeah, I mean, the track itself is just pretty cool. I love the way the track looks. The track plays very nicely. It is pretty skill-based in terms of like some of the shortcuts you need to take. But yeah, like, again, not really noticing much that could have changed. Visual-wise, it all looks the same. Drivability-wise, it's the same. Again, I imagine it's probably some bug fixes. This isn't anything in here, is it? No, that's good. Those are just some doors. I've never actually noticed that door before. I was thinking maybe there'll be something in there, but you know, you never know with some tracks like this. So I'm pretty sure just going straight here is better. Again, if I'm mistaken, then you know, obviously my bad. I can't remember if Fire Snakes dropped there the first time. That could be a change. Again, I haven't really played this track in a while. I haven't really played CTGP in a while. It's not been my main focus. So, again, I'm not entirely sure of the specifics of what might have changed and what hasn't changed. Obviously, this bit's still the same. You jump trick over there and you make that pretty easily. But yeah, I don't really see... yeah, I'm not really seeing much in terms of changes, honestly, in terms of this track. So yeah, we're just going to move on. I'm going to go around this way, a route I've never ever taken. I've never taken, or even like in time trials, or like since I first played, I've never taken that little outside route because the route's just so easy to take. But yeah, other than that, not much else to say. Let's move on. Okay, Nightlife Party. This is a bit of a random one. What's changed about Nightlife Party? Oh. They've removed, okay, they removed the green, spinny things of death. I'm not entirely, I don't know, like, the actual verbiage of what they're called. I guess, like, spinners, I suppose. The things that shrink you. Those have been removed, I guess, to make it a little bit more manageable. Also, was the floor animated, before? I actually don't know if it was. Okay, the forms here have been slightly changed as well, to make it a little more easier. Okay, so there have been some things changed about this track. It's a little bit more manageable. Than it was before. That's okay. There are some good changes to this, because the spinners here just kind of were a bit unnecessary and got in your way a bit too much. But now, like, it feels, you know, it feels good. Again, I don't know if the effects were there the first time either. I honestly could not remember. But yeah, it's cool. I don't think that floor was. Oh, hang on. There's a new thing over here. Oh, okay. That's a new shortcut. Interesting. Okay. Again, there have been some positive changes. I imagine going up here is still... Oh, yeah, you can get up there a little bit easier now, as opposed to before it was near impossible to get up there from that first jump. But yeah, it's cool. Also, while I'm here, to plug it, I do have a song called Nightlife Party I made myself. You can check it out on my Bandcamp, bandcamp.com/ActiveChikara, and Lawrence used it for his world record run on Disco Fever. So if you want to check that video out, you'll hear my song on there. So go check that out if you haven't already. It's a good song. I like it. But yeah, overall, track's really cool. And yeah, not really much else I can say. I did just fall off there. You can't trick off those yellow bits, like I thought you might be able to. Also, getting respawn up top, interesting choice. But yeah, other than that, pretty good track overall. Definitely some positive changes made. I like it. Okay, last updated track I'm able to show you is Vile Isle. Now, the reason why I said it's the last one is because technically there is one for Terra Ursae, but that's just fixing an ultra shortcut. I don't really feel like the track hasn't really changed all too much. It's literally just fixing the glitch shortcut, and that's it. So, not really much else I can show you for that one. But yeah, this is Vile Isle. Again, not entirely sure what's changed for this one. Again, I imagine it's a couple of bug fixes and not much else. There is that falling door for the shortcut, which I actually didn't realise was a falling door until I actually, like, you know, played it more. And I kind of realised, oh yeah, that is a fallen door. I can still take the streamer's cut over there. That's still pretty cool. But yeah, again, I don't really think much has changed. Oh, there is... Okay, this is probably the original, but there are swimming sharks over there. That's pretty cool. I never noticed that before. That's really sick. Okay, let me take the top route real quick and just see what's going on up there. I imagine, again, the shortcut is just the same as it always was. Going around here. Okay, I absolutely ballsed it, but looks like the shortcut is still the same. Not really much difference there. But yeah, track still looks and plays about the same as it did before. And yeah, not what else to say. So with that out of the way, let's move on to the new tracks now, which I'm very excited to see what they're like. Ooh, this looks very nice. Okay, Gallant Grotto. The cool thing about this track is that the beginner staff ghost is a friend of mine who supported the community for a while called Toad8. She's been around for a while on my streams actually, so I did Wii Music streams back in the day, or at least I did one Wii Music stream. Does that Goomba have hair, or is that just me? Hold on, I need to, like, get a look at that next flap. That looked really odd to me. Oh my god, whoa, that's weird. Okay, that's not off-road either. Guys, I don't know where I'm going. I'm just lost. I love the pirate ship though. That's a pretty cool effect. It's like the Bone Dry Dunes pirate ship. That's so cool. Okay. Yeah, this looks really, really sick. I like this. Wait. No, okay, they don't have hair. They'll... Oh, their hats and the Goombas have eye patches. Oh, that's cool. It fits the theme. It's a pirate theme. That's really, really sick. Okay. That is honestly, like, really, really cool. I really like that. Okay, let's keep exploring, see what other routes are. I know there are a few other routes I could take. Like, there's something down here. Oh, there is. Okay, whoa, what was that? Got a really weird angle on that jump. Oh my god, okay. This is really weird and really cool. Okay, I guess I can go around here. Oh, the pirate ship's gonna sink. Oh, that's cool. And there it goes. You know what? There's a lot of detail on this track that, like, I would not have expected going in. And there's a... Okay, that's not a submarine, is it? I don't think that's a submarine, but that is a little shortcut you can go, I assume, on a, like, you know, maybe lap 3. Can I get up top there? Oh, no, I can't. That would have been an interesting shortcut if you get up top there for another lap. That would be very, Metabus-esque, honestly, to do that. Also, the Mining Scye guys, good to see them. Reminiscent of, what's it? Scye Falls, or even, what's it called? Sunset Wilds in 8 Deluxe, which is pretty neat. So yeah, the pirate ship obviously is no longer there. It's interesting that this bit isn't off-road. And this bit now, yep, going up top, the pirate ship is gone. But you can still take the route up top, which is interesting. It's interesting that's not connected to the pirate ship. But yeah, very, very cool track. This is actually really, really sick. So if I go off here, and then up top there, yeah, that's cool. Okay. Interesting little shortcut to take at the end. But this is very, very cool. I'm a huge fan of this. Man, oh man, I was not expecting that. I thought it was going to be a little bit happier themed instead of like pirate ship theme, but this is really, really cool. I'm a huge fan of that. Alright, Fendra Frostbite, which is a bit of a mouthful to say when you don't really know the track's name at first. But this is interesting because it's a track based off Metroid Prime, and I believe there's a whole area, I believe probably called Phendrana, Which, again, I haven't played much of Metroid Prime. I've only played, like, the first or first couple of missions, maybe. Oh, hello. Is this a double mushroom shortcut? Oh, it is. Whoa, okay. Yeah, it is a double mushroom shortcut. Interesting. Okay, so there's a hot section and a cold section, which is pretty cool. Is that... Okay, I thought for a second that was Snom, like the Pokemon. I didn't realize that wasn't Snom. Okay, oh, this is cool. Oh, man. We're going through a pipe to like a factory. That's really cool. Oh, and even the start line is Metroid Prime, because you couldn't tell which game it's from. Okay, that's actually really, really sick. Man, oh man, yeah, there's a lot to like about this. I love the contrast. It's like, oh, what's it? There are a few tracks I think I've played with Meiro in Custom Track Showcase which are like this. But no, very, very cool idea for a track. Again, you don't really see many Metroid Prime tracks, or like Metroid-inspired tracks created, at least the ones that I've seen. There aren't that many. Oh, little short around here, hold on. Oh, wait, that's a... Okay, draw distance was a bit misleading there. I thought that was a lot closer than it actually was. But yeah, little cool ramp shortcut there. This is probably my favourite bit. It reminds me of Firefield from F-Zero a little bit. If you ever play like F-Zero GX, you may know what I mean. But yeah, very, very cool. I do like the track. I don't know if I like it as much as Gallant Grotto, but it's very, very cool regardless. I love the theme. I love the contrast in the Fire Factory and the Ice World. I like the not quite Snom. I don't know if that's another route around there. I need to experiment a little bit more. But yeah, overall, really, really like this area. And it honestly just makes me want to play Metroid Prime a little bit and see if I can get to the original area in the original game. Which would be pretty cool. But yeah, overall, pretty good track overall. I'm a huge fan of it. Okay, the final track of the update, Shy Guy Lumberco. This track has been hyped up to high heaven. I've never played it before. I've meaning to play it for a long time, and here we are. I love the animation and everything. That's cool. Okay, the Shy Guys riding the logs are very cool. That's really, really sweet. Oh man, this is cool. Oh yeah, okay, the animations for the Shy Guys there are really cool. That's so sick. Look at that. That's so cool. Oh, that is really, really sick. Oh, double, triple trick off the bridge. Who knew Shy Guys were so handy at woodwork? I wouldn't have known. But yeah, oh, this is really cool. I love the look of this. Just again, everything, the animation on this track, like everything just feels alive and vibrant. It's just it's so cool. It's also a very autumny track. Oh, that's so cool. Dragging out the logs to use as ramps is a really, really sick idea. That's really, really cool. I don't know if there are other routes around here, or if this is just like the track. I believe this is Metabus who made this. So there could be some tricky routes that I just haven't seen yet. Because I honestly have no idea. Yeah, this is honestly so sick. Can I go over here? Oh, I can. Wait, is that another route up top that way? Oh my god, that's another route up top. I'll actually be very surprised. No, this is very, very cool. I'm going to go into the water here. Look at this. This is so cool. Ow. Okay, wait. This is... I can go this way. I can go... Oh my god, I can go, like, so far out. Okay, there is a limit to how far I can actually go. But it's cool how you can just explore this whole area. That's really fun. Okay, let's just keep on moving. Up here is... Oh my god, you can go through the window. That's sick. It is a Metabus track. I knew there'd be some tricky features around here. Oh, that's so cool though. This is actually just amazing. I'm blown away by how cool this track is. And then obviously you can go through here, through the water. No, never mind. I don't know what that route leads to. I guess maybe you can trigger off that log. Maybe? I'm not entirely sure where that goes. Or maybe you just, like hit the grass thing. I'm not entirely sure. But this track is really, really sick. It is a Metabus track. It does live up to all those expectations. Yeah, I'm going to go and explore the rest of this track now. Just in my own spare time. Because, man, this track is so sick. I absolutely love it. And with that being done, that is the November 2023 update finished. Oh man, how do I even rate this? Honestly, my first thought is to give it a 4.5 threads out of 5. I think there are a couple of things you could maybe have done to make it a 5-star. Maybe, again, I know that, you know, it has been made clearer that, like, you know, it's a combined track, security, and feature update, and it was big. But I think, honestly, like, if it was toned a little bit further down, or if a couple more tracks were updated to be more like, you know, Luigi Circuit, or Delfino Island, or Mario Kart Raceway, then honestly, I think this would have been a 5 thread out of 5. But with that being said, like, the update is still very, very good. All 3 new updated tracks are absolutely fantastic, especially, like, Gallant Grotto was very, very cool, and Scye Lumberco is just Metabus heaven. It's just so much fun to go around and explore. Luigi Circuit was very, very cool. Haunted Gardens kind of surprised me a little bit. The new updates were subtle, but they were pretty nice. Delfino Island surprised me especially. That was a very, very cool update. I really, really enjoyed that one. I can't really think of many cons for this one, honestly. Like, again, like, even tracks like NTI Party, which going into it I wouldn't have expected to be, like, you know, super heavily updated. Even that had some, like, small fixes to it which made the whole experience better. So, yeah, obviously, a very, very cool track. I think this is one of the best CTGP updates in a long time. After a couple of, like, 3-star updates, this is, like, completely knocked out of the park. Let's hope that the next update will match this. But yeah, that's all for it. That's all for me. What do you think of the new tracks? What's your favourite track updated in this update? Let me know in the comment section below. Obviously, make sure to like and subscribe if you want to support what I do. And I will see you all very soon. Take care of yourselves, stay safe, and happy playing CTGP. Peace.